Hey, I'm Jules Taggart, head content marketer over at Amp&Pivot.com. And today's Q&A content marketing question comes from Leah. Leah is a running coach and she wants to blog and has been doing some blogging, but sort of feels like everything that needs to be said about running is already out there on the internet. And Leah, in some ways you're right. A lot of the information that you probably want to write about has already been written about in a certain way. So it's your job to tell it from your perspective. And there are a few ways to do that. So take out a list or a piece of paper, a Google Doc, Evernote, whatever you use to normally kind of jot down some ideas, and make a list of maybe 10 or 20 if you can, things that you want to blog about. These are teachable topics. These are ways that you can pass on the knowledge that you have to your potential customers, to your perfect potential customers. So think about what kind of information they're looking for and what you can offer, and make your list. And then put that document aside for a second. And we are going to think about the verbs in that list. So you want to look at, let's say one of your blog post ideas is how to choose the best running shoe for fall. So if that is one of your ideas and you want to kind of focus on that one, look at the word choose. And you're going to think about some opportunities or situations or experiences in your life or your recent experience where choice has been part of it. And these have nothing to do with running. Or, I mean, they could if you want them to, but really they should have nothing to do with your main topic. So what do you do then? Start telling those stories. Just maybe in a paragraph, 2 or 3 sentences, talk about a time when you recently had to make a choice. Maybe that was a choice on where you're going to go for vacation this year. Maybe it was a choice on, are you doing a date night or are you doing movie in with your family at your house. So wherever there has been a moment of decision or choice in your life recently, start telling these little stories. So 2 or 3 paragraphs, describing a few situations, and then take those paragraphs and line them up against your list again and say, how can you fit those into your blog? So let's say you take this idea about making a choice on where to go for your next vacation. Well, think about all the smaller choices that are involved in that. You got to pick a budget. You got to decide if you're going skiing or if you're going to go lay on the beach somewhere. You have to decide if you're taking your kids or if you are leaving them at home and with grandma and you and your husband are going to go by yourself. There's a ton of different questions in there that you've had to make a choice on. And all of those are relatable to your original blog post idea, which was how to choose the best running shoe for fall. People have to look at their budget. They need to look at where they're going to be running, what kind of terrain they're going to be running on. There's tons of choices in the bigger choice. So this is one way to work your story and your experience and your personality into a blog post that, probably has already been written somewhere, but not in your way. So that's the answer to your Q, Leah. If you have a question that you'd like me to answer in a future video blog, please send it to marketingninja@ampandpivot.com and I will be sure to answer it.